Well, you know the password.
I took it. It's loading. All right, we're back. It's not Friday. It's the same day we just recorded the last podcast, but we're back. This time, we're doing the Lost Village, episode 3, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
This is 3. Let me tell you a little insider secret, all right, Mike?
All right.
The last episode was kind of boring, confusing. Didn't know what was going on. Nothing really happened. What's happening? Why am I watching this?
I'll be honest, but it did leave you with that cliffhanger with Yottsun and Masaki gone missing.
Oh, wait. We never do this. We never introduce ourselves. I'm Steve.
I'm Mike.
Yeah, we should always do that because if it's a first-time viewer, we're just talking and they don't know. But
Little backstory. I'm originally from New York. Steve, born and raised Jersey.
Well, I was born in a Philadelphia hospital, but that's a technicality. Born in New Jersey, I guess you could say. Then you moved here to the great state of New Jersey.
There's not really anything great about this, but okay.
What do you mean? I'm here.
That is true. But sometimes I just can't stand you. You know.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
But
Great co-host.
I wouldn't trade you for the world.
I might trade you for LeBron.
He wouldn't put up with you.
Go hard or soft, not in between. Okay.
All right, we have a podcast to do, so you can continue where you left off.
I'll be honest.
You're talking about the cliffhanger with
Oh yes. So
Yottsun.
they left us with 2 people going missing. Like I said the names, I can't remember them now, but okay.
Yottsun and other guy.
Yottsun and Masaki, which is not a guy, by the way.
Okay, Masaki's not a guy. I didn't know the second name. I didn't know Masaki. Is that all you wanted to say? I thought you had something else.
Sorry, I'm really concentrating on the
You're
game
really
right
into
now.
the golf. I could tell. But yeah, I'm just gonna say I wasn't really feeling it. You know?
I'll be honest, it was a really slow episode. Yes.
It's very slow.
But I want to say this is where it starts picking up through this episode.
Well, that's good to know.
Everyone's going, crazy because 2 people are missing. For some odd reason, the bus driver is back. I don't know why he would come back.
Is he a ghost?
No, he is not a ghost.
Okay.
At least to my best knowledge, he is not a ghost.
And you've seen the whole show, so I'll accept that answer.
Oh yes. Granted, I'm not trying to tell you anything because it kind of ruins the show.
Alright, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. Like I said, my whole thing is this is not my preferred show. If it doesn't have people fighting, powering up, robots, swords,
but the problem is
cool stuff. I'm usually not gonna tune in.
I'll be honest, I'm not usually like this either, but the thing is, I just want to do something for the fans, Nah.
I mean, this show came from us wanting to start this show in October and pick a spooky theme for Halloween.
Come on, let's be real. If you're not doing anything spooky on Halloween or October, well,
what are you even doing?
You're no fun.
What are you even doing? And wow, you just did that. I looked up list of supernatural anime. I didn't want to watch a scary show because I don't like to be scared. That's not my. I don't like horror movies. I know you do. That's more.
See, the thing
your
is,
thing.
I see. I'm to a point. Like I like scary shit. See, the problem is I don't like real scare shit. Like, you know, like where, oh yeah, by the way, we went in the basement and then all of a sudden there was fucking zombie, or well, not really zombies, but ghosts and freaking blah blah blah. I really hate that kind of crap.
Like, wait, like, give me an example. What is that?
Like paranormal shit.
Oh, you don't like ghosts?
Well, I like ghosts, but I don't like. Okay, no, it's weird, kind of weird, whatnot. But I could have sworn I was actually haunted by a ghost.
You?
Like, I'm not even joking.
Like a real ghost, or like what was it doing?
Like, I freaking woke up in the middle of the night, and for some odd reason, I'm like looking, and I'm not a person that just like wakes up like right away and then just freaking goes on with my day.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I kind of like
Gotcha.
to lay in bed a little bit.
No, I got you. Respectable.
So I was laying down, and I just like turn over, and I literally see like this black figure standing over me.
Ugh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. So I literally see this, and then like I tried to like say, like I moved and I started like moving around,
Mm-hmm.
and it was still fucking there, right?
No. I don't like that.
So basically, I was like trying to move, and then like finally, I actually said something. Like I actually managed to like.
Okay, you ghost.
I actually managed to say something. That's the only second that it actually freaking like left.
What? Like I'm
Yes.
I'm not gonna say denier, but I never really buy into all the supernatural
Oh,
or
me
not
too.
supernatural, but more like ghosts. But the fact you just told me that story and I trust you, that's like weird, you know. And I think everyone's had an experience where they get like weird chills, or they feel like hands on their, you know what I mean? Like you ever feel hands on your shoulders,
Yeah.
like a cold feeling.
Like all of a sudden you get that chill up your spine.
Or I've numerous times heard my name being called when I was home alone. Like very, very many times. And it was like audibly my name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, the problem is like I'm a skeptical person, but
Yeah.
when that like happened to me, I was like,
yeah, I would be too, man.
that's like the real thing. Like, I'll be honest, I watched that stupid show, Ghost Hunters,
Mhm.
that other one with that freaking Nick Groff guy, and I'm like, oh, this shit's fake. This is whatever. But it's something has actually happened to me, and it's like,
Mhm.
okay, there is something, but
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I doubt a ghost actually wants to like be around people.
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
All right, so The Lost Village is a show about a lost village. Let me pull up my handy dandy notes, because like we just said, the first episode, or first and second, was kind of slow. Not for me, but this third one, we're getting somewhere with this third one here. It's turning around.
It's no longer filler
No.
or like backstory.
No, it's we're in the present.
It's actually ending
We're-
up to be something.
Yes, sir. We're in it now. We're in the end game now.
No.
I'm just gonna
We can't
read.
talk about it.
Are they gonna come after me?
No, it's just, it's still a sore subject.
I'm sorry, all the listeners. But they start to think that this random place that they've driven to off of a whim off of an email off the internet might not be the safest place in the world. That it might be dangerous. Like, yeah, no shit. If I Google a random place and it tells me I'm going to get a great new life, sketchy.
Well, I don't know if you'll get a new life. I think it was more, you can start new. Kind of like if you were bullied or something like that. Like,
yeah, but even that promise of whatever that is just, it's creepy. I wouldn't trust that off the internet. But
well, I trust the lonely singles in my area that want to meet me.
They're everywhere. But they're in my area too. Are you sure we have the same ones, or you have different ones?
I think I have different ones. I have the better ones.
I don't know about that. You should see some of mine. But they start breaking off into groups, and they decide to look around. Explore the place. You're here now. You're not getting back, so cut your losses, I guess. And I'm trying the best to, if I get some of these names wrong, I'm sorry, but there's like 30 characters, and they say the names super, super fast. So
I'll be honest, there's not 30 characters, but there are.
How many is there then, Ding Dong?
I don't know, but
there was like 30 people on the bus. Yeah.
I wouldn't say 30.
All right.
I'd say there's definitely a lot. What the hell?
I'd say
Are we seriously dropping for the long ass time?
I'd say there's more characters than your standard anime. Then you have to keep track of. Okay? Let's say
no,
that.
not true.
What anime then? What show are you watching?
Tokyo Ghoul.
How many characters does that have?
So many.
Okay, fair. But Puko finds a tree with claw marks.
Pokemon? There's so many.
Puko, there's like 800. Puko finds a tree with claw marks. Yuno runs away in fear. They suspect it's a bear or some large creature. And there's definitely something in the bushes or in the
Yeah, there was an eyeball.
You see a big eyeball, and you're thinking, big scary bear. We don't know that for sure, but that's what all they assume. I literally wrote down here, what is everyone's name? They say it so quickly, but it's so confusing because it's really true. They don't linger on any conversation. They just say, oh, doo-dee-dee, doo-dee-dee, and then they just say their name, and then it's just gone.
Yeah, they just go hibbity-dibbity, yeah.
So they split into 4 gender-differentiated groups, and they want to do it by rock, paper, scissors, but they can't decide on how to play. Someone says rock, paper, scissors. Someone says Rochambeau. Someone says, like, lock, stock, and barrel. The pirate guy. Yeah, the pirate guy. So they're all, like, clearly from different places, different cultures.
Yeah, especially the pirate guy.
Masaki, the girl, keeps running off, and Mitsumune, red shirt guy, who we can say is the main character, right?
Yeah.
Or who I presume to be the main character. He keeps going off, going after her, and she's like, "Why are you helping me?" And he says, "I don't know what he says," but he keeps helping her because he's a nice guy. They find fields of vegetables left behind by, they call them the predecessors, like the people who were there before them. Because
I want to say the Fallen.
Okay, you can say the Fallen. We can call them the Fallen.
Ooh, this one might be a copyright.
But they find vegetables, and one of them says, like, the fat guy, he's like, "Oh, I want to eat." And they're like, "Oh, yeah, we forgot to eat the whole time." So they decide to go into the field and cook up some dinner. And they're kind of like, they're weary about using what the other people left behind. But in my head, I was like, there's clearly no one here. So whatever's there is yours to take, you know? Like, I think my man Pirate Jack should have stepped up and been like, "Yo, I'm Pirate Jack.
Pirate of the Caribou.
We're taking their stuff. No one is here to fight you, you know?"
Sorry, I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know you do. Unfortunately, we can't do a Pirates of the Caribbean podcast.
Why not? Also, it's literally to the right.
You're literally to the right. Maybe we could do
No, I'm
Pirates.
like trying to help you.
I know. And I changed my mind. We can maybe do a Pirates of the Caribbean podcast because there's only 6 movies. So
What are you talking about? There's gonna be another one.
yeah,
They're thinking about
they're
rebooting
gonna
it,
reboot
remember?
it. Yeah, but who would you cast as Jack Sparrow?
The guy who played Willy Wonka.
Oh, we finished the course.
Yeah. I'll be honest, that was pretty quick.
Yeah. While we finish this episode, you could just start up another one real quick. Because we're almost
what else?
done. Pirate guy's doing the laundry. Because he says he's like a neat freak or something. He's like a clean guy, and someone's got to do the laundry for all these people. And there's 2 characters named Jack. Speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean, good segue without being a segue. One is Hyoketsu no Jack, and one is just Jack. Hyoketsu is the pirate, and Jack is
Jack.
just Jack. He has like black hair, looks like emo kid. And they're like, oh, why don't we call you Hyoketsu and we call him Jack? And Pirate Guy's like, no, you're going to call me this and you're going to call him he makes up some stupid name for him.
I want to say probably making fun of name.
Yeah,
So I
no,
don't
he's like mean to him. Like it's definitely like condescending or something. It's something not nice.
Yeah.
And Jack like runs off and he grabs a hoe or some garden tool and he literally tries to kill the guy. Like he starts swinging on him. And they restrain him. They're like, don't be doing that, Jack. And
yeah, because it's a little crazy. It's a little bit much.
it is a little much. Try to kill a guy over making fun of you. And they tie him up.
You can't really say that with how many. I can't say that on the air.
Yeah,
Never mind.
you better not. So they restrain him and they kind of have him in front of everybody, like hold a trial, I guess. And whoops. Mai, I think her name was. She recognizes him and says they went to juvie together.
No, they
went to juvie together. They went to elementary school together, and he did something, and he got put in juvie.
Yes, I think he stabbed someone. She said.
Yeah. Mike, what year was the Nintendo 64 released? Why am I getting this wrong?
Oh, I thought I didn't read the 64 part.
I thought it was 1997. Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. It's like a no
But
shot anyway.
she's like, yeah, he went to juvie, and oh, now he's here. And his real name
But
is
then also-
Sasaki. We learned.
Yeah. Also, what's his name? What's the main guy? again?
Mitsumune.
What's his name? Yes. He actually stood up for him also.
Yeah, he says, why would we judge people by their one mistake or the worst thing they did? You know, something to that tune. It's like,
Well, you don't know the situation.
yeah. Yeah. Don't know the situation. You shouldn't judge someone by their worst actions. And he's kind of standing up for him. And you know this guy's name, right? Vulcan or something? Vulcan?
I just know him as Valk.
Val. It's like Val Cannon or something. Valkan.
Yeah, it's really hard. So I play Rainbow Six, so I just went Valk to make it a whole lot easier.
And he finds I guess you could call it a jail. He finds like a jail cell. And they're like, all right, we're just going to lock Jack up for one night. Kind of, scared straight him. And fix everything. So they do. And then I didn't write any notes about this. But I think you said you did about Valk's backstory. His flashback.
Well, yeah, I basically said that he had a flashback. He worked in a I want to say business setting.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all I can really like remember. It was like something. What the heck was it? He was at like a desk, or he was at like a meeting room.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like a
business
conference
business
call.
yeah. Conference room. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
freaking. I couldn't freaking think of conference room. But yeah, he was in like a conference room and he was just yelling at the people on the other side of the table.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And basically, I don't I don't know any more other than that. Other than the fact that yes, he seemed to be very pissed off at the people.
And so, what's the? Did you catch any of the dialogue? What was the point of that? Unless I just completely missed it or wasn't paying attention.
I want to say because he was so what the hell? Because he felt responsible for what happened to Yottsun.
Mm.
That's what happened. He was feeling responsible, and I can't remember who it was, but that one girl goes up to him and goes, "Hey, I know you feel responsible for what happened to whatchamacallit." And basically, I think that's why it triggered the flashback.
Gotcha. And that's really it.
Let's
Right?
see. No, we actually
No, there's more.
well, other than I actually had to write this down. The girl that is obsessed with executing people. That one's
Oh yes, yes, yes.
yeah. So I feel like
She's
that
like,
one
oh,
had to be.
is this an execution room when they find the?
Oh yeah,
the
are
jail
we
cell?
going to execute Jack?
It's like Jesus, lady.
Yeah. She tries to kill the main character.
Mitsumune,
We'll just call him Red Shirt Guy.
red shirt guy, sure.
Yeah. And while she's trying to do that, if you noticed, you actually see she stops trying to kill him because Yottsun is actually saw floating down the river.
I literally completely missed that. I don't know if I was paying attention. Just it slipped my mind. I just it was lost on me. I thought my man Yatsu was going to be safe the whole time. I thought he was going to be a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
So now we have our first victim claimed. Whether it be by a creepy ghost or a bear or a something.
Or a man bear pig.
Or a man bear or Al Gore in a bush. Something is wrong with this island, and it's not just a island. Village. Something is wrong, and it's... They're, I want to say it's more than meets the eye, but sounds too Transformery.
Well, it is, though.
It is, yeah. I mean, there's something to it. There's people there before them, obviously, that aren't there anymore, which, big red flag. There's creepy stuff happening, big red flag. There's kind of like an air of, like, weirdness, like... What I kind of gathered from it was... there's like something about it that brings out the worst in people, or it makes them think that that's what's happening, and they might start killing each other or something. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Well, yes, it's I want to say it's like the fear of unknowing. It's like for some odd reason, like that one girl, Masaki, she is, I want to say, in shock
Hmm.
and they start accusing her of lying and saying, "What did you do to Yottsun?"
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
whatnot.
yeah. Doesn't she have like tears at her shirt or something too?
Yeah, she had like everything's all rustled up.
Hmm.
So basically, like, yeah, it kind of looked like,
It's a little sketchy.
yeah,
See, yeah, that's my whole thing is I'm like, if the village doesn't kill you, the people will, because in a lot of
well,
horror,
it's that mob mentality,
a
sir.
big theme in horror is sometimes people are the scariest monsters, not real monsters. You know, that's what I feel like.
Kind of like, what the heck was it? I watch Supernatural, the show.
I know.
It's not actually a freaking ghost show or whatever. But yeah, basically they like they can deal with monsters, but they hate dealing with freaking humans.
That's the thing. It's like sometimes real people are scarier than anything you can make up, and that's kind of where I think the show's going. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there's a bear in a tree, but yeah. I enjoyed this episode a lot more than the first two. Like I said, the second one was very iffy. I was scared about this one being good, but I was proven wrong, and I'm a lot. I'm a lot. I'm looking forward to watching the next one a lot more than I was going from 2 to 3. Let's just say that. This hole's hard. Not really, but it's the only thing that's giving me trouble.
Yeah, I know. That's why I decided to go that.
But that being said, we're going to bring this to a close. We're going to
Yeah.
shout out.
Unless you got anything else that you want to?
Not for this episode. It was we covered all the big stuff. We talked about ghosts. We had a jolly old time.
We did. We actually had a good. I feel like this was a good one. Yeah. Tell us if you honestly tell us if you honestly want to continue watching this, or if you just want to freaking want us to stop and do another anime if you don't even like this one.
Oh, we ain't stopping. We're getting through this. I need to know how it ends. There's only 12 episodes. That's the least we could do. But you can leave a comment on the YouTubes, leave a like, I was gonna say rating, but YouTube doesn't do ratings anymore. If you like this series or think it sounds interesting, let us know. Like Mike said, if you want to see us switch it up, which we probably won't do because this is a shorter series, still let us know. Maybe what you want us to see us. What you want. How do you say that? What you want to see us watch and do a series on next with My Hero Academia.
That seemed like it was so hard for you.
Yeah, I know. It was. I was very. I was getting very hung up on the way I should have said that. But
yes.
we're doing Lost Village and My Hero Academia season 4 now. So when they're done, we're gonna switch to another current show or within the last month show, and an older series.
I'll be honest. I think I personally like the way that we have it set up right now. Like, not like a show that's too old or whatever, but
yeah, no, within a couple years. I mean, anime is. They can get old, but most of them are from most of the older ones. When you say old, are from late 80s, mid 90s.
I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about like, not current, like ended just like maybe last year or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something that like, so we don't constantly have this thing.
Yeah.
Going, if that makes sense, like where we have to like keep. Okay. We're doing this one. It's ongoing. We're waiting for the next episode. Blah 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 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense, I want it to be that something that we can just boom do, not have to worry about. Oh yeah, this episode comes out tomorrow. We
Yeah.
can't do the episode today.
Yeah.
You know
I,
that deal?
I still want to do two things at once, but it's kind of like up in the air. Like you said, it doesn't have to be an ongoing current show. I just want it to be within the year, within the season, maybe, you know? Like
Yeah.
maybe if it started a month ago and it's halfway through, that's fine, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I do.
So yeah, I already know what show I want to do next, but we are taking suggestions if you have them. So leave a comment on the video, the channel. I'll say it every time. It's my name backwards, or last name, first name. Privitera Steven, Privitera Stephen. I sound like I'm on the phone talking to someone. But that's
No, when you're on the phone, you gotta go A as in apple.
yeah. I
As in-
gotta give him the whole phonetic alphabet. But yeah, go there on the YouTube. That's where we put our podcast videos. You can watch us play golf or another game if you'd like, if you just don't want to listen to us.
Also, give us some suggestions for some games, because
Yeah,
we don't really know what you guys like.
we're down to play. We're down to play whatever. If you want to see us play a certain thing, or you know, shoot us a suggestion, a comment, a
CS:GO, yeah.
message on YouTube. Also on the YouTube link and on this YouTube link. In the YouTube description, we'll post where you can find the podcast: Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all those fun places. And in the link of the podcast itself, we'll put a link to the YouTube. It's very linky. And we'll also throw a link to the Discord where our fans can talk to us and just interact. We want to talk to the people. We want to be men of the people. So that's all I have to say. Do you have any other things to shout out, to plug?
Not really. Nothing's coming straight to mind.
I think we covered everything. YouTube, Discord, all the places you can find the podcast.
Other thing to plug, just yeah, I guess tell your friends,
Tell your
tell your parents.
Tell everyone who either likes anime or listens to podcasts. Or we try to keep these things short, so it's not like because I really don't like long podcasts, so it's like a short form thing you could listen to on the
drive to work,
in a car ride. Yeah, drive to work,
bus,
lunch break,
bus ride.
Train ride, short plane ride, really short plane ride.
Yeah, like if you're trying to go from, I don't know, maybe Connecticut to New Jersey. Yeah, it's perfect.
Boat ride, anything. Give us a listen.
Beach trip.
I mean, give us a listen. You're already listening, but tell more people to listen. And I think with that being said, we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah. As always, I'm still Mike.
Unfortunately, I'm still Steve. Peace.